To talk about in the weather department too. That's where Alison Pryor is, and we do have rain and storms on the way. What's the timing of that, Alison?
Yeah, so we're looking for this Friday to have two different waves of activity moving across our area. So those rain and storms, simply put, they're just likely today. It's going to happen. It's not raining right now, but go ahead and have that raincoat with you before you head out the door, maybe taking the kids to school or heading off to work. Those two waves that I mentioned, one at midday and one at evening. So let's get a little bit more specific about that. Starting up for our western communities about 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern time, so about 8 and 9 a.m. Central time, sweeping across the entire area with consistent rainfall at midday, not wrapping up for our eastern communities until about 3 p.m. Then we're going to be watching for the evening time hours for additional development of individual storm cells. So those are going to be scattered. Not everybody's going to see it in the evening time, but the risk for severe weather is a little bit greater during that period. Here's the good news though. All that's going to wrap up tonight, which means much nicer weather is expected for your weekend. So let's just take a look at what we're dealing with right now with our current satellite imagery of clouds. So clouds have been on the increase for the past hour or so. They are generally at this time just some high thin clouds. So not any kind of really bad weather or anything, but notice all this kind of ripply look here in Mississippi. Those are some denser clouds, and that is all associated with some storms. So as we look at our radar and wind, you can see that wind coming up from the south. And you also can certainly see all of this storm activity from Memphis, western Tennessee, down through Mississippi, and just flashing up on there, those yellow boxes, that indicates a tornado watch that has now gone into place for southern Mississippi and extending to far western portions of Alabama. All of this, that's what's going to be entering our area a little bit later today. So again, consistent rainfall with that first wave coming through. As far as what it's currently like outside, just those increasing clouds, most locations are in the 40s right now, 39 in Murphy, 50 degrees in Chattanooga. We're going to take a look at your Friday planner, both for the temperatures, but also that hourly breakdown for rain and storm chances coming up in less than 10 minutes.